I'm pretty excited because I really like this couple. She's a talented and sexy actress, and he is a rock star with attitude. Together, they're the hottest super couple around. Please say hello to Carmen Electra and Dave Navarro. Addiction.
Thank you. There was a guy holding it.
It's all right.
That's okay.
You know what? Take the adulation.
We're down for that.
Come on in, have a seat.
Wow. Yeah. So, what an audience you guys have.
I know.
Aren't they enthusiastic?
Unbelievable.
It makes my job pretty easy because I would say like 3 sentences an hour, and the cheering takes up the whole.
They do this. I like it.
Okay, so don't think I'm being weird, but you're two of my most favorite people. And I'm so enamored by both of you, and I also really admire and respect your relationship. And I happen to know a lot about it because it's on television.
Yeah. Right,
but, it still begs several questions. Okay, so first of all, I'd like to know exactly how you met and how you knew that there was magic between the two of you. Go ahead.
We were set up on a blind date.
A blind date. Now, that's something
all that blind.
But I wouldn't imagine, knowing who you are, that you would be comfortable with a blind date scenario.
I had never been on a blind date before.
Neither had I.
So I was down.
How long ago was that?
It was about 3.5 years ago.
Okay, so she's famous, you're famous,
Yeah.
and somebody says, we want to set you up on a blind date. You obviously knew it was going to be her.
I knew it was going to be her, but
Okay.
I'd never met Carmen before. So I had this image of her from television that she was maybe like 6, 7 feet tall. You know what I mean?
It's true.
And I thought maybe she'd be dancing on tables and just going nuts. And I'll tell you, in answer to your question, in walks this, this beautiful little princess. Thank you. And you said, how do you know the magic? When she walked in and I looked in her eyes, I knew.
So, all right, then.
It was trouble, I'll tell you that
When
much.
you why would you go on a blind date? Because I'm sure you were hit on all of the time by everybody.
Well, I had been single for a year because I'd been through a lot in my past relationship, and I just needed some time alone, and I don't know, I just kept meeting people that kept saying, Dave Navarro would be great for you. You guys would be so great together. And so it just sort of like sparked this curiosity.
And they were right.
See?
I've never been happier, Ryan. Never been happier my whole life.
No, I can tell.
Yeah.
I mean, Rhoda and I are getting close, but it's Isn't she great? Hey, Rhoda, isn't it nice to see the kids here just being excited about the simple things in life, and the love and...
The support we get is wonderful.
Yeah? Isn't she great? What advice do you give Carmen and Dave so that they can have a long-lasting relationship? Because I know you're an expert. You come from the Little White Chapel.
Just really love each other, listen to each other, communicate.
How important is the sex life, Rhoda?
You be a good boy. We're not talking about the sex life.
We'll be right back with Carmen and Dave after this on air. Hang on. Welcome back. We thought you were taking a break there, Manny. Carmen Electra, Dave Navarro with us on air. And I mentioned a second ago about the reality show that you did for MTV.
Yeah.
Why did you want to do that? Because it really was a nice, interesting, compelling look at your life and your relationship.
I'll let you take this one, honey.
I have no idea why we wanted to do that. It was an idea that was brought to us, and the first thing we thought was, let's not do that. It would be invasive and all that, and they're very persuasive over there.
Yeah.
And, so we decided to look at it as a way to document a really amazing time in our life, and what we ended up having was cameras follow us around for the preparation of the wedding and the wedding itself,
Do people always ask you on the street about the wedding invitation shot?
All the time.
Right?
Yeah.
Because for those who don't, explain it for those who didn't see that, because I saw that, and I said, okay, What is that all about?
We shot our wedding invitations at a morgue. It was actually a pretend morgue. It wasn't a real one, but...
But you were naked.
Oh, yeah.
We were naked. But it
Which
was...
is why I was... Even though you looked purple,
Yeah.
I was still hooked.
Well, we had David LaChapelle shooting the pictures, and
Right.
he's a creative genius, and so we just put our trust into his hands and came up with some cool pictures.
We kind of took the till death do us part thing to the nth degree.
Well, you both have great bodies. That's what I gathered from that shot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, something that I read in a magazine recently is that you are thinking about, this is such a weird thing to ask, but you're thinking
why are you asking it?
about, well, because I kind of,
No,
this
go
is one
on,
of those things
please.
that
I'm used to it.
I'm thinking it. That's why I want to ask it. I'm thinking this and I just want to ask you.
Okay.
All right, so you have had a breast augmentation
Yes.
and you have recently thought about removing them?
Wait a minute. What are you...
Good timing.
Thank you.
Okay, let me explain. That was good, honey.
That was great.
Yeah, I just threw that in there.
For a half second, you scared me to death. Okay.
No, okay. I had nice breasts to begin with. I mean,
I'm
they
not
weren't.
gonna.
They weren't the biggest. They weren't the biggest boobs. I think it just was really trendy at a certain time, and I decided to do it. And yeah, there's moments when I kind of think, wow, you know, it's kind of silly, and I wish I would have just stayed natural.
I'm fine with them. I think that... That's the
He
point.
actually wants me to get them bigger, but I said no.
Why not? Tell him you're lying. Tell him you're lying.
What's my line?
You're lying. I don't want her to get them bigger. I'm happy. I want you to do whatever you want.
Oh, I thought you said my line. Oh. Thank you.
I need
babe.
someone to kiss.
Got out of that one.
Kenny. No. Back at you, buddy. All right, let's talk about the big. Is it G4 Awards? Is that right? All right, tell me about this because you're gamers.
We're gamers.
You're gamers. You
I'm
play.
more of an old school gamer.
Okay, you're
Miss
talking about
Pac-Man.
the Pong,
Yes.
right? You play the Pong.
Exactly. Yes.
Are you a crazy video game guy?
I wouldn't say crazy, but yes.
Okay.
I like the first-person shooter games that last for months. You know, I'm the kind of guy that likes to lock himself in his room and play games and not experience a single feeling for a long amount of time. And the new games really provide that service. It's awesome.
You're taking this very seriously.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
What are the awards? What are they all about?
The G4 Awards are basically the Oscars for video gaming world. So it's like best game, best characters, best creators and programmers and so forth. And it just kind of gives that world its credit, you know, and there's a lot of work that goes behind those things. And it's a lot of fun, Ryan.
Yeah, we're excited to be a part of it. It's really fun. And Anna Nicole Smith, I guess, shot some promos or something. And that girl looks good, man.
well,
she really
good.
lost a lot of weight.
She looks different.
Yeah, I mean, she's so skinny. She looks great.
Yeah.
So she's going to be on the show.
Okay, so G4 Awards. Now, back to us.
Yes.
What do you think, I'm so intrigued by your relationship. What do you think the key to this energy, this success, this happiness is for you guys?
I think Grandmama hit
Yeah,
it perfect.
Is that it? Is that right?
She said that.
Is that what you believe?
Well, when she said communication, you hit it right on the head.
Is jealousy an
Communication.
issue? Because, I mean...
Not
We don't
really.
get so jealous.
No.
It's weird. Like, I look at him and I just see this little boy and he makes me laugh. And so whenever he needs, like, attention from girls, I think it's funny.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, he just needs some attention, you know?
And can I ask you, I'm sorry, but what do you...
And when I look at her, I just see this hot, smoking, beautiful woman.
How do you define attention, though? What do you mean when he needs attention?
Yeah, what do you mean when I need attention?
What kind of attention are we talking about?
What does that mean?
Like, if he's at the gym and there's a hot chick at the gym working out or something, and he's like, oh, she was checking me out, dude. Or she said hi.
I've never said that to you.
Instead of getting jealous, I'm like, yeah, I can understand. He's gorgeous. He's a rock star. I don't blame
I'm
her.
stunned that you said that. I've never said that.
Yeah, you have.
Well, maybe once or twice.
All right, the G4 Awards, they're for gamers on G4 Tech TV. It's Saturday, August 6th. Thank you, Carmen and Dave, for coming.
Thanks, man.
All right, up next, we surprise a super fan with a pair of very special passes to the star-studded Teen Choice Awards right after this. Be right back.